Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're exploring something quite fascinating, how ancient Buddhist wisdom might offer some, well, surprising insights into strengthening our immune system.
Yes, it's a connection that might not seem obvious at first glance.
Exactly. You shared some really interesting material linking these ideas, and our goal today is really to unpack the core principles, maybe find some practical applications.
To help build a kind of resilience, right? Both physically and mentally.
That's it. So where do we start? One thing that really stood out was this Buddhist idea of the body as, well, almost sacred.
Yes, the body as a precious temple, you could say. It really invites a different kind of relationship with our physical selves, doesn't it?
It does. It makes you ask, am I truly honoring this body? Or am I maybe just treating it like a machine
Which is so easy to do in our busy lives, just expecting it to keep going, keep running.
without always giving it what it needs? Yeah.
Mm.
It reminds me of that story you shared about monk Tenzin in Tibet during that plague centuries ago.
Ah, yes. A powerful illustration. Despite his age, he remained untouched by the illness.
And it wasn't just luck, right? The sources suggested it was his inner balance.
Cultivated through things like meditation, mindful eating, a sense of gratitude. His insight was profound.
He saw the body like a garden.
Exactly. Where worry and neglect allow thorns to grow, but love and awareness foster vitality. It wasn't genetics, it was practice.
That's such a strong image. And what's really interesting is how this ancient idea sort of connects with modern science.
It really does. We now understand, for example, how chronic stress, well, it floods the body with cortisol,
Right, and those inflammatory markers too.
which significantly weaken our immune defenses over time.
But the flip side is encouraging.
Oh, absolutely. Research now shows that mindfulness practices, done consistently, can actually start to reverse some of those effects.
Like literally changing body chemistry.
In a way, yes. Studies have shown measurable decreases in cortisol, for instance, in people who practice mindfulness regularly.
So I'm picturing the immune system like a vigilant guardian.
A good metaphor.
And if the mind is chaotic, full of worry, it's like the guardian gets distracted.
Overwhelmed, leaving you vulnerable.
But a calm, focused mind,
Yeah.
it keeps that guardian strong and alert.
Precisely. Mindfulness becomes a tool, really, for strengthening that inner guardian.
You also shared that concept from Japanese art, kintsugi,
Yeah.
repairing pottery with gold.
Ah, yes. Kintsugi. It's beautiful, isn't it? Not hiding the breaks, but highlighting them.
Finding strength in the repair.
And seeing the beauty in the imperfection, it suggests that approaching our own vulnerabilities, our own broken parts with kindness.
Actually builds resilience.
Exactly. Nurturing ourselves through challenges rather than just pushing through, it turns perceived weaknesses into strengths. Self-compassion, which is so central to Buddhist thought, is even being linked now to better immune responses.
Wow. That really changes the perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The immune system isn't just this passive thing.
Not at all. It's an active participant. It's constantly responding to our choices.
Everything from the food we eat to the thoughts we entertain.
Even rest. Something seemingly so simple.
How does that fit in?
From a Buddhist view, deep rest isn't just downtime. It can be seen as a form of meditation in itself, a healing process.
And modern science backs this up too, right? With sleep.
Absolutely. Quality sleep is crucial for immune function. It's when the body produces vital things like cytokines, which fight infections.
So skipping sleep consistently.
It's like intentionally lowering your defenses.
Yes. Then there's MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction.
Right. A more structured approach combining meditation, some gentle movement, body awareness.
And studies show it reduces stress, obviously, but also enhances immune function,
Right.
like boosting natural killer cell activity.
That's what some research indicates, yes. It highlights the potential we have within us, often untapped.
It makes you think,
And consider the principle of ahimsa, non-harm.
which usually means not harming others, but here.
It extends to ourselves, too. Nourishing the body, engaging in joyful activities, avoiding what's harmful.
So true strength isn't just about enduring pain.
Not necessarily. It's also about creating the conditions for growth, for healing, from the inside out.
So maybe a moment for reflection here for anyone listening, thinking about your own garden.
What are the thorns? Those patterns of thought, maybe habits, unresolved feelings.
Things that might be weighing down that inner resilience.
And then considering what small steps could you take? What seeds of positivity or self-care could you plant?
Remembering it's about progress,
Right.
not perfection overnight.
Exactly. A gentle journey. Which leads us perhaps to the more practical side.
Yes, let's shift to that. How can we translate these ideas into actual actions? Bridges, you call them.
Tangible bridges, yes. Connecting this wisdom to our daily lives, to our need for resilience.
Okay, first up was the breath, conscious breathing, anapanasati.
Something so fundamental yet often overlooked. The materials present it not just biologically, but as, well, almost a sacred act.
A gateway to mindfulness.
And physiologically, the impact is quite remarkable and fast. Conscious, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system.
The rest and digest system.
Exactly. It counteracts that stress response, that flood of cortisol we talked about, which we know suppresses immune function.
So it's a direct tool for regulation.
A very accessible one.
And how does one practice it? The sources mentioned finding a quiet space.
Settling comfortably. Then just bringing awareness to the breath itself.
The sensation, like in the nostrils or the belly rising and falling.
And the key part is noticing when the mind wanders, which it will.
And gently bringing it back, without judgment.
Without judgment. That gentle redirection is the practice. Even 5 minutes a day can be a powerful start.
And the benefits go beyond just immunity, right?
Oh, certainly. Sharpened clarity, better focus, and perhaps most importantly, that ability to return to stillness even when things feel chaotic. An anchor.
Okay, practice number 2, loving kindness meditation, metta.
Ah, metta. Such a beautiful practice. The sources emphasize compassion's power to, in a sense, dissolve negativity.
And there's research suggesting it has physical benefits too, reducing inflammation, helping immune function.
Yes, it's quite fascinating. It seems our emotional state really does influence our physiology, cultivating feelings of kindness, goodwill.
It triggers positive changes in the brain and body.
Beneficial neurochemicals, yes. Supporting our natural healing processes. It's as if the immune system responds positively to that inner warmth.
I like the analogy of the immune system as a loyal friend.
It flourishes with kindness and appreciation, doesn't it?
So metta is like nurturing that relationship.
In a way, yes. The practice itself involves settling in, then repeating phrases.
Like, may I be happy? May I be healthy?
Exactly. Starting with yourself. May I be safe? May I live with ease? Then gradually extending those wishes outwards.
To loved ones, friends, even difficult people.
Yes, and eventually to all beings. It's about dissolving those perceived barriers, recognizing that fundamental interconnectedness, every cell deserving care.
Okay, that's powerful. Then gratitude, the ritual of gratitude.
Often seen as an emotional boost, but the link to immunity is also highlighted.
Studies showing grateful people get sick less often, recover faster.
That's the indication. It seems to foster a shift in perspective, away from lack towards appreciation.
Creating a sense of safety, maybe, which supports immune function.
That seems to be part of it. And from the Buddhist viewpoint, it's also tied to that interconnectedness again. Recognizing everything as a gift, arising from countless causes.
Cultivating humility.
And reverence, yes.
And practically, how can people bring more gratitude in?
A journal? A gratitude journal is a wonderful tool, noting down just a few things each day, or pausing before meals.
Reflecting on the food's journey.
Or even finding gratitude during challenges. What lessons are there? What potential for growth?
It sounds like training the mind.
It is. Training it to seek the positive, the beauty, the meaning. And that mental resilience bolsters physical resilience.
These practices sound great individually, but the sources also mentioned a ripple effect.
Ah, yes. The principle of interdependence. Small, consistent actions creating larger changes, like ripples in a pond.
So, committing to 5 minutes of breathing.
Could lead to better sleep, maybe more mindful eating, greater resilience, and yes, ultimately a stronger immune response. It all connects.
Each act of metta, each moment of gratitude, it all contributes.
To overall well-being, yes. Which indirectly supports our physical defenses because the mind and body are so intricately linked. True healing often begins within.
That story about Sarah really brought this home.
It did. Someone struggling with chronic fatigue, frequent colds, despite trying to live healthy.
And then she turned to mindfulness and meditation.
Starting small, just 5 minutes of anapanasati, noticing less anxiety, more energy.
Then adding metta.
Yes, and the gratitude journal. Shifting her perspective on her illness too, not just a curse, but maybe an opportunity.
And the changes were significant.
Quite remarkable, according to the account. Increased energy, a stable immune system, a sense of peace. She attributed it to that holistic integration.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What if we all nurtured ourselves like that? Like a gardener tending plants?
What new vitality might bloom?
These practices, breathing, metta, gratitude, They're like seeds.
Requiring patience, yes, persistence.
Yeah.
But the potential rewards for immunity and just life in general seem immense.
So moving from specific practices to just everyday life, the sources suggest that even mundane actions can become keys.
Exactly. The Buddhist teaching holds that every moment has potential. Infusing awareness into daily routines transforms them.
Into sacred self-care almost.
You could say that. Take eating, for example, something we do multiple times a day.
Viewing it not just as fueling up, but as an act of devotion.
To yourself, to nature, recognizing that interconnectedness we keep mentioning, the food as a gift, carrying energy.
And mindful eating helps physically too, reducing inflammation, improving digestion.
Yes. By engaging the senses before the first bite, noticing colors, aromas, textures, chewing slowly, savoring,
Paying attention to fullness signals.
crucially. And the emphasis on plant-based foods, rich in antioxidants.
That aligns with Buddhist compassion, but also provides immune-boosting nutrients.
And that concept of a hair of moderation. Balance.
Not overeating, which burdens digestion, but not undereating either.
Finding that middle way. Even a simple, short blessing or affirmation before eating
Like, may this food nourish.
can shift us from just consuming mechanically to mindful appreciation. A small but significant change.
Okay, what about movement? Beyond just exercise,
Thinking of it as harmonizing body and mind, connecting to life's rhythms.
like yoga, tai chi, even just mindful walking.
Precisely. These practices awaken energy, improve circulation, flexibility, clarity, all supporting immunity. There's an old saying, the way is realized through action, not words alone.
So bringing awareness into movement.
Even everyday activities can become meditative with that intention. Moving with awareness cultivates vitality.
Qigong was mentioned too. Gentle movements, breath, visualization.
Aimed at enhancing Kai, the life force energy. Studies suggest benefits for stress, cardiovascular health, and yes, immunity. A feeling of connection to the Earth's energy.
But for beginners, it doesn't have to be complex.
Not at all. Start small. Daily stretching with awareness, deep breathing during movement. The goal is presence, not perfection.
Even one mindful stretch can help.
It can relax the nervous system, potentially reduce inflammation, boost immunity. Small acts matter.
And then there's the art of presence, finding healing right here, right now.
Because the present moment is ultimately all we truly have. Dwelling on the past, worrying about the future.
That creates the chronic stress that weakens immunity.
So anchoring in the now is a potent antidote. It's a skill, though. It needs practice.
Like the body scan meditation.
Yeah.
Focusing on different parts without judgment.
Exactly. It grounds you, relaxes the body, trains the mind to stay present, reducing cortisol, enhancing resilience.
Mindful listening too, that was an interesting one.
Giving full attention in conversations, it fosters deeper connections.
And connection matters for immunity. Loneliness weakens it.
Research suggests so. Meaningful relationships strengthen us. Presence creates a shield of support, in a way.
Even using everyday sounds, like mindfulness bells.
As reminders, to pause, check in. How am I feeling? What sensations are present? Anchoring you back to the now, fostering calm.
So wrapping this all up, it really feels like strengthening immunity isn't just about external things.
No, it's much more about awakening that inner strength, wouldn't you say? It resides within us.
Each breath, each bite, each movement, it's all part of it.
And the idea that the immune system mirrors our inner world, that's profound.
Peace, compassion, awareness lead to vitality.
While neglecting our emotional, our spiritual needs creates vulnerability, the choice becomes clearer, perhaps. Reactive living or proactive cultivation of inner harmony.
That final metaphor was striking the immune system as a lighthouse.
Fueled by mindfulness, compassion, gratitude.
Each conscious choice adds fuel, keeping the light strong, a beacon of hope.
So, listeners now have, hopefully, a richer understanding of this connection between ancient wisdom and their own immune health.
And these aren't just abstract ideas, are they? They're practical tools.
Things you can really integrate into daily life.
Maybe take a moment now. Consider what resonated most. Was it the breathing? The idea of mindful eating?
Perhaps just starting with a few conscious breaths today, or setting an intention for the next meal.
And remembering Thera's story, transformation happens through those small, consistent steps.
It's not about a massive overhaul overnight, more like gently weaving these threads into your routine.
We really hope this deep dive has offered some valuable perspectives, maybe some actionable steps towards building that stronger inner fortress.
As you reflect, what stands out? Are there questions still lingering, gently asking for attention?
This is really just the start of an exploration, isn't it?
Always more to discover, perhaps delving deeper into a specific meditation technique or exploring more of the science.
Which is constantly evolving.
Indeed. Well, thank you for allowing us to explore this rich material together.
Yes, thank you. May your own journey towards well-being be filled with awareness, compassion.
And the quiet, unwavering strength of your own inner healer.